Hello everybody! You're sitting at home, you turn on your television and see the richest person in the world, Jeff Bezos. You wonder how he became so successful. It must take ingenious mind. Moreover, Jeff Bezos was a son of first-generation Cuban immigrant, and it seems like foundation of Amazon has some roots in Cuba and connections with Fidel Castro and Communist Party. Of course, I'm kidding, but business story of Jeff Bezos is worth to study. So, hola comrades, and keep watching to get answers. Hi guys, this is Dmitry Bonder. I'm also a first-generation business immigrant who moved to the United States in 2016. On this channel, I'm doing my best to share valuable business stories of the most successful immigrants and entrepreneurs who change or changes this land of opportunities. Click the Amazon button, like button, and subscribe if you want to get your Amazon Prime box today. Okay, I'm sure you know Jeff Bezos. An American entrepreneur, investor, and a media proprietor, is iconic and known as a founder, CEO, chairman, and president of Amazon.com. Far from a stagnated childhood, this brainchild has ambitions to be successful in the world and to enter it like the internet, ready to penetrate every streaming device and every home. Jeff Bezos was born on January 12, 1964 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, in the middle of nowhere, to Jacklyn Jorgensen and biological father Ted Jorgensen. After a short marriage to Ted Jorgensen, Jacklyn married Miguel Bezos. Miguel Bezos, a Cuban immigrant, came to US fleeing Cuba's communist order alone and stayed at a refugee camp. After a 3-week stay at the camp, he embarked on a move to Delaware and enrolled in a high school. Later, he was awarded a scholarship and attended the University of Albuquerque in New Mexico, where he met Jeff's mother. After accepting employment at Exxon, the family picked up and moved to the big city Houston, Texas. By the time Jeff Bezos hit the teenage years, he attended Miami Palmetto Senior High School, where he created the Dream Institute, a vision that inspired him to advance creativity in students. Graduating in 1982 with honors, Silver Knight Award, and National Merit Scholar, he set his sights on college at Princeton University. He earned degrees in both computer science and electrical engineering that would later incorporate into his strategy. Choosing career in finances proved to be lucrative for Bezos, as he had accepted several jobs on Wall Street with Fayetteville, Bankers Trust, and later D.E. Shaw, an investment firm. At the D.E. Shaw, he soared to the top of firm, being the youngest to be named senior vice president, all the while introducing data to Wall Street. But with all the success that surrounded him in corporate world, there was something else that Bezos wanted to do: start his own company and hit the planet like a gigantic asteroid. So let's make the first conclusion. It's a very important in any age to get education. He studied hard in school, allowing his creative innovativeness to unleash. He continued his education that opened glass doors. He was able to see inside being employed and able to see outside the scope of work to his cultivated vision. After spending some time on a corporate ladder in the 1990s, he would quit his job at D.E. Shaw with a briefcase in one hand and a classical rendition of "It Has Been Fun, but I Got to Run." He focused his eyes on his diamond, Amazon.com. On July 5, 1994, on a road trip from New York to Seattle, the pinnacle for the beginnings of Amazon.com was born. Bezos coined other names for his companies such as Relentless.com and the former name Cadabra, but none rang more bells in his ears than Amazon.com, named after the South American river. With a business plan and structures resilience, he strategically crafted his company. His humble beginnings in his garage is where he would develop software and continue studying the ever-climbing World Wide Web stream with a few employees. With 300 of his friends, he would further develop his brand with beta testing. Encouraged by his mother and father that invested $300,000 towards his business, he would prove love and support is more than notion. It's one of the key to success. Understanding Bezos' plan for the life shows that the nature of starting your own business can be time-consuming and costly. It's good to acquire the help of friends, relatives, associates, and investors to help you fund your endeavor. Start small, as Bezos once said. Big things start small, and founding your own business can start with an idea and a match. A boring zeal for your dream. The second takeaway we can make from this part of his life: take first money from your friends, fools and families, FFF, and learn this phrase by heart. Amazon.com started out as an online bookstore open 24/7, generating customers to purchase, borrow, give reviews, and even personalized visits with special discounts. Soon to be added to the online bookstore were videos and CDs that kept the business giant current with trends that he set in the market. He continued adding more services to his bookstore, such as online auction, that made his company one of the most diverse platforms for education and entertainment. And at that moment, the sales of his online company skyrocketed, totaling over $19,000 per week. Now that is what you call hitting the ball out of the park. Amazon.com became the largest bookstore in the world. His company made history, inspired a whirlwind of success that inspired other businesses to do it online. News reports begin circulating all over the world about Bezos and how effective his company is, but that didn't stop him from creating more channels of revenue, all with the consumer in his mind, making his brand one of the most trusted brands by consumers. And this is a speed he is just getting started to expand. Here we go. Lesson number 3 from this story: always customers in mind. Jeff Bezos, 2012. In the beginning stages of Bezos' creation, Amazon.com, how did he generate sales that grew in the thousands so rapidly? Bezos started with a strategy of choosing an online bookstore. This product was the least trafficked and created a way to incorporate the internet with books. Soon after, he started the flow of his businesses and set his mark on expanding. His expansion marked a milestone. He wanted to add more products, more services to his broadening company. With the use of technology and data, he learned the behavioral patterns and habits of consumers that would help him formulate a way to sell anything he wanted on Amazon.com. Here we go, lesson number 4. Start from a niche, try to dominate and then expand. Very simple to say, but not very simple to execute. In the year 1997, he opened his first remote distributional center that gave speed and age with quick checkouts online. In 1999, he began selling video games, home improvement gadgets and software. In 2000, he began selling camera devices and items. Conducted his first overseas venture in Japan. A couple years later, he started his Amazon Web Services and selling of office supplies. In 2003, Bezos brought health and personal care items on Amazon. In 2007, he launched his brand new e-reader Kindle that makes reading more enjoyable for customers. In 2010, he started his own production studios to create movies and TV shows called Amazon Studios. In the year 2011, the company would be worth more than 70 billion on record. In 2013, Bezos released a new service called Amazon Prime Air, with the use of clones providing delivery services to customers. And finally, in 2014, he began his streaming service with Fire TV, and in the same year, Bezos bought the Washington Post. He also launched Amazon Fresh, an online grocery store that with a click of a mouse you can have your grocery delivered right to your door. After this long-winded list of accomplishments, you may want to stop taking some fresh air. Kinda reminds you of a girlfriend when she talks non-stop about chatter. This is a talk for some of your clean English majors. This may seem like a long spectrum of achievements, but the successful Jeff Bezos is a pioneer in developing new, relevant and futuristic products and services to the world. One more trick to study from Jeff Bezos: his merchant acquisition strategy. In 2017, he bought Whole Foods stores at a whopping $30 billion price, making his acquisition one of the biggest kind of leaps to date. In purchasing Whole Foods, he wanted to keep pace with innovation in season when business is ripe for the grocery markets. With all this humongous success, one would wonder if he would ever slow down. Not when he is quoted saying he is obsessed over customers. That is one of his mottos, customer obsession, meaning the customer is always right and first. This motto has helped him target customers' needs in a way that makes him incredibly significant and highly credible. So what is our takeaway number 5 from this part of the story? Grow your business through mergers and acquisitions to give your customers more and more value. Taking a different perspective, at the head of his success, the business mogul rolled out the red carpet in September 2000 when he unveiled his aerospace company Blue Origin. As a young child, he was always fascinated with space exploration and travel and became passionate about bringing this dream to reality. As a child, his grandfather would help stimulate his creativity side by bringing over educational games that required a great deal of skill to assimilate. Bezos would master them all. This moved his grandfather to invest a kind of has-kits, if you know what is it, the putting together of electronic components which kept young Bezos' eyes on kind of futuristic lines of travel. This American entrepreneur's aim for his business enterprise Blue Origin is to rocket launch paying passengers to suborbital space. While there, passengers can enjoy amusement parks, space, hotels and small cities. He kept quiet about Blue Origin. The only source of information that was made available was to NASA and the Federal Aviation Administration. The company's secret was finally known to the public when he launched the Blue Origin website. His quest to fulfill his goal of passengers traveling to suborbital space in a rocket spacecraft has involved some testing. There was a kind of setback for Bezos in one of his attempts to launch a rocket to suborbital space. It didn't pass out, with engine failure being the major cause, but after the 11th test for his New Shepard vehicle was launched and landed, his vision of humans traveling to the space just got even closer. Here we go, lesson number 6. Keep failing. Fake it till you make it. Jeff Bezos showed that persistence is like a well-oiled machine that continues producing something new and new. He never stops to create new exciting products and services for consumers. Bezos continues to push the envelope even if it looks sealed. Today, Jeff Bezos' net worth is about 150,000 billion, making him one of the richest in the world, according to Forbes list. And with a track record of incredible e-commerce success and the building of new warehouses for Amazon.com on the rise, his life is more than just business. It's simplified this way. He has received several awards in recognition of his phenomenal success. Bezos was honored with the best CEO in the world by Harvard Business Review. Fortune named his Entrepreneur of the Year. He also topped the Fortune's list of the 50 best leaders in the world of all times. Amazon.com continues to increase its net worth as well. In 2019, Amazon reported on the net $280 billion in revenue and about $11 billion in net profit. Every second, Bezos' value increases and his outlook on business is brighter than a 200,000 lumens LED light bulb. Not bad for the son of Cuban immigrant, not bad at all. Thank you for watching this video. Please click Amazon button, like button, click subscribe button to get your Amazon Prime box delivered in time. See you on Amazon Marketplace, dear Cuban comrades. Bye.